The ORB strategy does not fail. Traders get trapped by false breakouts. In this video, I'll show you guys how to spot them and how to make sure they don't cost you money. All right, guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it going. All right, what do we have here? Right now, what I'm going to review with you guys today is the futures, the ES futures. That's the S&P 500 futures. What we're looking at right now is the first 30 minutes of today's session. This is the New York session that starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the session that I trade. So what we're looking at right now. So what you see here, I'm going to remove those from the chart to make things a lot easier for everyone. What we're looking at right now is this is the range, right? That's our range. This is the first 30 minutes. That's what we're looking at. As soon as this happens, this is exactly how I trade that. As soon as it happens, I mark it up. I do a bracket. I say, okay, so I need about 20.5 points. This is the range. So what I would do, I mark the range on the way up, that's on the way down, and then I mark it on the way up just in case we have a breakout to the upside. That way it doesn't matter to me. That's all I'm doing is whichever way it takes me, this is where I'm going. I don't dictate what the market does. I go by what the market is telling me. All right. So once we get the 30 minutes, what's the first thing you guys can see? If you pay attention, you can see price push up all the way to 68.25. Then sellers stepped in aggressively, took control and push it right back down. Even though the volume is showing up as green, we can see this is a big rejection of pricing. And what we're looking at right now is that's the VWAP. This is the 21 EMA and the 9 EMA, and you can see the price action could not stay above those levels. We got pushed way back down. So once that is done, we are completely done with this. All right. So we go in the 5 minute now. Let's see what the 5 minute is doing exactly. So the 5 minute is showing us what we can see the push all the way up. That's the open all the way up. Now it got pushed back down. Okay. So now let's roll this. All right. Let's see what we're going to do. See, we still cannot take the 9 EMA, the moving averages. We're pushing down, and we are breaking the range. Okay. Let me pause it here. All right. So I let that one just a little bit too long. Some people will jump in right on this candle. All right, this is a mistake. Some people will jump right on this candle. Why is it a mistake, guys? All right. As I've told you guys with this strategy, this is a mistake because right now we don't have continuation. We have a break to the range, but we don't have a retest. We don't have a continuation candle. You have to wait. Don't take the first candle that you get. All right, don't take it. And one of the reasons you're not taking it, again, one of the main reasons you're not taking it is why we are too far away from this. So we have to apply context, right? So imagine a stock is like a warner, right? So the warner has been warning for quite some time. We have one, two, three, four, five, six red candles. That means we will get a pullback at some point. So no, I'm not going to. This is a moving trend. This is a freight trend, but barreling down. I did not get in. So I say okay, I'm going to wait. And what I'm going to do is jump into the 1 minute. So I said okay, I'm going to jump into the 1 minute and see exactly what this gives me. Again, this is the candle that broke down. Okay, we broke down, and you can see what's going on right now. Let me play it. Let's play it. Okay. Again, this is what happens. This one was the 5 minute where it break down, so we needed this candle to close below, push down, just give us a push down, a retest to come down, to come back up. Okay, so we never actually got that. That's the reason why. If we're looking at that, if we go in the 5 minute, Again, we look at the 5 minute. What did we see? We see all this happen in the 5 minute, but context again, context. We have a couple of things for the context again. We have a lot of candles, red candles on the way down. Is it possible? Is it probable? Because we're talking probabilities that we might keep continue going down. Sure, but we've won so fast. For most false breakouts happen in fast moves. We've won so fast. We haven't had time to really build any strong resistance level because we went down so fast. And two, where did we go? We go exactly at a support zone. All right. So now this is the pre-market. If you mark the pre-market, we have a support zone that ended right here. Okay. This is our support zone right in there. All right. Now, look at what this is doing. And again, another thing people completely forget to pay attention to. Look at the MACD. We are not down in the MACD. The MACD seems like something that might be crossing up. So now you have to pay attention. Are we doing a double bottom? Or is that move really going to happen? Okay, so we don't know. So now what I was doing, I'm sitting there still waiting. I say, okay, you know what? I still don't see anything. All right, now let's keep on playing that and see exactly what happened. Again, if you took that breakout, this is how you would have felt that breakout. All right, you can see the 5 minute. Again, we never got continuation. That candle never, we never got a retest and whatever. We never got continuation and we pull back, right? At this point, unless you gambling, you probably got stopped, all right? Because this is already more than half of the range got already taken out. So that means you got taken out. So I was sitting there. I said, okay, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I may be able to see what's going to happen, see if we can still get a push down because the market was down. I'm like, okay, are we going to completely take out the lows and see what happens? No, no, we did not. It came down again. What did it do again? It just dipped right into that zone one more time, right into that zone. This is the reason, guys. These are the reasons. Although you trade the open range breakout strategy, there are little things that you have to apply to it. Everything has to do with context, right? Context. Okay, where am I getting the breakout, the range breakout? Am I getting that as a strong support level or a strong support zone, right? Levels or zone, either way, whatever way you call it. Did we break through that zone? Or is it right above where a bunch of buyers are sitting? And right now, what was happening this morning, a bunch of buyers were sitting right at that level. Therefore, I don't take it. Why? Because of context, right? Because of context. So that I did not take it. Again, it came down here. I did look at that and say, hey, this is the lower high. All right. So right here we have our high right there. Right there we have a high. We have our lower high right at this level. I said, hey, you know what? Maybe we're in good shape. Maybe we might take it. So what I did was I draw a trend line. I said, okay, let me see what's gonna happen. All right, let's see. If we pull back right into that level, maybe I can take a trade right on that. So let's let that play again. All right, now ask yourself as this is playing, ask yourself, would you have taken that trade on that open range breakout? And if you that answer is yes, then this is why you're losing money. There's nothing wrong with this strategy. The issue with the strategy sometimes is well, not the strategy, it's with the trader, because you guys are not taking into account the context of those of the breakout, where the breakout happens, when it happens. All of that matters. All of it matters, so we have to pay attention to that. All right. Again, we let that roll. We roll. Technically, we have a breakout again, but guess where that breakout happens again? So we break that level again. Again, remember, this is our main line. This is the range. This is the range. However, we have a buy zone, a strong support zone right below the range. This is tough. And this is how a lot of people get stopped in play. You get stopped out of play, you blow accounts, and you get frustrated. So, this one you took it didn't work out. So the second one, you're like, oh, maybe this one's the one, and it pulls right back in again. This is why you guys are dealing with all these things, right? Um, we keep on rolling that again. Now, finally, it came down, but at this point, I believe it's like 11:15 at this point. Around those times, I'm not really interested in trading anymore because volumes typically die down. So I'm not really interested in trading all that well. So I just let it go. I said, you know what? The day is pretty much done. Again, look at how many taps, guys. Look at that. Like, how many times will this thing come in and just take you guys out, right? How many times will it do this? Okay, so now if we jump into 1 minute just to look and see what's going on in the 1 minute, right? Again, pretty much same thing again. Okay, so we had the 1 minute, we had this big one down. Okay, this is the one that we got out of. We didn't take. That's the first breakout. That was the first false breakout. So now this one was a little trickier, right? So you look at this one. We ran really fast. We got down there really, really fast. Now, what exactly are we looking at? You could say, hey, this is a breakout. That's a breakout, and we'll look at that as a breakout. We have continuation, but this is in the 1 minute. This is in the 1 minute. Was this the full 5 minutes? You know what I mean? So was this the full 5 minutes? And then on top of that, let's even say this was the 5 minute. We still are right inside of that supply zone, right? So we right in there, right there. That's liquidity grab. That's going on right there. There's a strong, strong support zone that's right there. We did not break out of it. My only thing was the reason I didn't take that trade. I didn't take any of those. I said, hey, even though we are below, what I need to see is a push outside of this support zone and back to retest it. Then I can take that. Why? Because I know right there, there's a floor here that is strong and it's holding. It is holding. Um, Now let's keep on rolling that. Roll again. You guys can see exactly what happened, right? And at that point, I did not even care about any of this because at that point it's 11:35, and I said, "Hey, you know what? This is 2 hours. I'm done. I like to if I'm trading a range breakout, the open range breakout. I'm only trading for the first 2 hours of the day. That's the way I trade that strategy. So therefore, today ended up being no trade day for me. So I did not do anything with that, guys. This is why I didn't trade that. I just wanted to give you guys some nuggets again. Just following up on the last video I dropped yesterday. So if you watch that video, if you like that video, if you learn anything from that video, smash the like button for me. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know if you can see this help you in any kind of way as far as how to avoid some of those false breakouts, because that's what I'm trying to do here, guys. I'm trying to help you guys to see how I can help you guys avoid some of those false breakouts. What we want to do with this strategy is keep it simple. What we need to do to see is keep it simple. We need a full break and a retest to the level so we can do it. It's a very simple strategy. Let's not complicate it. Let's not modify it. We're not changing it to make it our own, so to speak. It's a simple strategy, right? Whether you trade this strategy or you trade a different strategy, it should be easy, very easy for you to explain that to somebody for them to understand it. All right. If you, for example, if I'm explaining that to somebody very quickly, say, hey, open range breakout strategy is I need to see a break of the first 30 minutes candle. I needed to retest the range, and I need that to be close to the moving averages, and then we go back. Right? It's a break, retest, very simple strategy, and that's the way you guys avoid some of those little mistakes sometimes that may cost you your account. I wish you guys the best. Hopefully I teach you guys something here. If you like this video, make sure to check out the other videos in the channel. I do go live on this channel every single day at 9 p.m. Eastern time to break down the market. It is a live session. So we are live. We're doing this live. We're doing it live. All right. We're doing this completely live. So come on the live. Ask questions if you have questions. I'm more than happy to answer questions for every one of you guys. As much of it as I can. It's only 30 minutes. I may extend that at some point, but as of right now, I don't know. Anyway, it's been fun. If you like this video, make sure to check out my other video. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and share that video with some other people. Help me grow that account, guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later.